Hey guys, and welcome back to the Bond account. So the Bond account has had to have a little stint back onto membership. So I wanted to basically cover some stuff towards the end of the series and give you guys basically an update of the bank and where we currently stand. Now, if you haven't seen it already, I've just done my Triskelion key loot video because I wanted to have like a rough idea what the value was in those keys and where we currently sit. So we currently sit at the minute with 1.3 build cash. And currently with no membership package bought. We technically failed the series. Now, I do have a brand new idea where we're going to take a loan out to rebuy membership and then go forward and try and see what we can do again for the next stint of this account. But again, this is going to be on a video where I'm pitching the idea of two accounts and I want you guys to decide what you want to see first. I still think this account can still work with the idea of taking a loan. But if you guys want me just to continue buying bonds and then trying to earn my membership through that way again, I'm more than happy to do that again. You guys let me know how you want to approach this account. Whether you want me to go and take a loan out. I think we'll probably take something like 2 bills, so we've got a little bit of cash to start with. And go from there. Or if you guys want me just to continue buying single bonds and then paying them off like that, I can definitely do that as well. Whatever you guys want to see, I'm more than happy to do. So we can go from there as well. What I wanted to do though is kind of talk through the bank and where we're currently sat with a lot of things as well. So obviously through the couple of clips you guys have seen lately on the videos, I've been doing things like Glacier quite hard. And I think here you can truly see the labour and how much has actually gone in from it. So in terms of charm stacks, 4.2k gold, 3.9k green, 16.2k crimsons, and 15.2k blues. These are the amounts of charms I've been able to gather from Glacier and basically AFK in Glacier as well. Now, the Crimsons and Blues, I've earmarked 10k of each to actually go to binding contracts because I thought binding contracts was a nice way to get out of debt or get towards my goal quite quickly because they will basically print money. I was able to buy some supplies further down quite cheap as well, so that's also aided to it. Now, in terms of clue scrolls, I have 74 of the hard clues, which I've downgraded a lot from elite because, again, this account really isn't geared up to being able to do elite clues. So when I was doing the Glacier, I just changed them to hard and then just kept going. And then that way it allowed me to keep getting elite clues as well, which I could continuously downgrade. So we got the purple Santa hat from when we got that last Christmas. We do have some herbal supplies, which I'm pretty sure I've lost money on. We have 1,000 prayer potions and 5,000 summoning. Summoning, actually, I might have kept my money or made a little bit off that as well because they've done pretty decent. But again, those are some herbal supplies. We'll go through skills in a little later on, but again, I'm just talking through where the current bank sits. We have quite a bit of D-stones, which will probably be from Glacier. Glacier will be a decent amount, and also from the Grace of the Elves. We have magic logs. We have some fish. Again, these will probably be from Seren Spirit, Soft Clay, Dragon Bones, Rune Arrows, stuff like that. We have some War Priests because we're starting to get into doing some Armadillo. We have some Unstable Protein Shakes as well. We got 2 bucklers because we got those as drops from Armadillo. We have some Death Guards because, again, that was a big emphasis on making GP towards the end. We're upgrading Death Guards for some decent cash. Again, some Glacier drops here. The Charming Imp, Necromancy Cape, Incandomatic, which will be somewhere else in the bank. We have stuff from doing the Luna's Quest. We've got 4k gold ore. We have some Lumite Stone Spirits from doing our Porter. A lot of fish from doing fishing towards the end of the Infinite Porter from Gates of Eladinis. And Gates of Eladinis is kind of where this account slopes off and finished. Again, we tried to do Sandstone as well, see if Sandstone was decent profit. And for what we were getting from it, we decided to do Lumite and the Raw Desert Soul, as well as the stint at U-Logs as well for that. Again, towards the end of the bank, I think I've just cleaned out the whatever it is, the smithing bank. I just cleaned out the smelting bank, so those ores and bars are just there. We managed to finish all the Slayer masks from doing the double XP tokens. Again, 16 Spirits of Battle as well. Very nice and very happy with this going forward. I do think doing Slayer will be quite fun. Because of Reapers and stuff, we got 61 Slayer, so we can start with things like Aberrant Spectres, but really happy and really interested with those going forward. We have 16, near 16 Touch Compasses, which is pretty nice. Again, the archaeology sets are a little all over the place. I do need to clean these out, but we were starting to work our way onto the Bandos side. AFK in the Bandos sets as well. And got really lucky with a treasure hunter key and actually got a protein processor. which will store up to 2,000 proteins and then use it once it's full. I'm going to try and use that on a double XP, see if it works, because worst case, it's just what I would have got anyway. Best case, I'll get double XP on it. But I'm not sure what to use it on, because again, the proteins are a little like, meh at the minute. It'd probably be Hunter, if I'm honest. But yeah, let me know what you guys think as well, because I'm pretty much 99 div anyway, and I do think once I get enough cash, I'm going to buy the memory dowser, because I think the memory dowser will suit this account and how I like to play it, because this account is mainly AFK. Skilling tab, nothing really has changed here, but there are little pockets of money. So we've got a decent stack of toad flax and some grimy spirit weeds as well. We have 50k luminous energy, we have some dragonstone necklaces, we have some incandescent energies. We've got some marble vines, which we went and hunted. I was trying to get into like juju potions and making money with juju potions as well. I have 2.5k magical frames. I have 10k each of Blood of Orcus and Hellfire Metal, which again is linked to the binding contract and could be quite important going forward as well. I was also slow buying tortoise shells for quite a while on the Grand Exchange, with the hope that I can turn these with my charms into something like war tortoises and we can make a decent amount of them as well. I'm still very confident we will, and I'm still very confident we can. But I just need to make sure and price check things are worthwhile, because it might be worth sitting on them if they are not there. But yeah, skilling tab needs a little bit of a sort out. It got a little bit messy towards the end, but we didn't do too bad there. Combat tab, obviously this account is nowhere near what it should be in terms of combat tabs or combat armor. We have Death Dealer, which is basically what we've done to AFK the Glacier. Bought a Blood Fury, we've got a Scripture of When, big purchases there. We've got a Bandos set if we ever wanted to do melee. We are at a point now where we can augment and sort of like do invention while doing combat as well. So that's pretty decent. Random junk tab, again, it's mainly Christmas items, but we did do Lunas. We did do Lunas by when we were last here, which is decent. Again, potion tab, nothing too spectacular. We've got a decent amount of overloads though. 322 should definitely keep me busy for a while. And I'll put those in here. Pernix boots is basically just so I don't have to get God protection. But this is what's left of the sort of Glacier tab, as well as God Wars as well. So nothing too major. I think the most impressive thing about this account is literally just what it's got in terms of stats now, because the stats really have come along over recent times. In the Grand Exchange slot as well, 138 mil from Lumite. That's how much Lumite we mined over the Infinite Porter. We really did do well with that, and we did make a decent amount. But in terms of the account and stats, obviously we've got 70s in terms of melee stats and range. We've got level 100 necromancy, 91 defense, which is pretty good, 74 prayer, and we've got 73 magic as well. The skills is where it really shines. So 91 rune crafting. If we want to, we're going to do things like double nature runes, or we've got high multipliers on the elementals. 96 construction, which again, that's just a double XP away from being finished. 92 dungeoneering, which is not bad for how much effort into dungeoneering I've put into it. And we've also got 92 arc. Again, we were trying to push to 99 to do Sith Sword quite quick. But again, it's a really good AFK for me to do. 97 agility, that's just from Silver Hawks. 96 herb, just from doing profitable herbs. We did quite a lot of weapon poisons back in the day, which contributed quite hard. 90 thieving, due to playing Group Iron Man now, I now know how to do safe cracking, and I really want to go and give that a go and see how that is. 94 crafting, again, we did battle staffs, we did dragon hide, we basically did everything we could to make profit with crafting. We've not really spent anything on crafting. 77 fletching, not very high, but good enough to go and make some profit with. We've got access to all the bolts and all the stuff as well, so that's pretty decent. 90 hunter, again, I think I'll use proteins on it, but also Herblore Habitat is printing at the minute, so we might go and do some vine hunting. 98 div, need to get the necromancy keepsakes before we get that to 99, but again, that won't take too long. Make some GP doing that as well. Mining is now my new favorite skill. Due to Group Iron Man, I've done quite a lot of mining, and I really do enjoy like the mining mechanics and what you can do with mining. And the minute like mining and smithing and smelting just prints GP, so really interested to go and jump into that and actually do it properly. Like every time I've done this, it's been with proteins or it's done with things which aren't the conventional how you should do the skill. So really interested to go and try that and try some different things out. Fishing, I'll train invention with it, AFK. Cooking could be a decent one for the proteins because cooking is just rubbish. Fire making, again, I'll use logs from protein or whatever to do that. Wood cutting, I'm at the point of doing elder logs, so that'll pretty much be an AFK. farming with the group, I've gone into player own farms, so player own farms will be how to do that, and summoning and invention, nothing to worry about, we'll get it through combat as well. But yes, so that is 7-day bond. We are back for now. Again, I'm waiting for the poll and the results from that, and then we'll be moving forward with the account from there. But if you enjoyed, please make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and subscribe if you're looking forward to the content we're coming with. And I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.